Yes, people, how are we? How are we today? Full time last night. Liverpool won, Sunderland, newly promoted Sunderland won, who were actually having a decent season, to be fair. Before we get into it, though, obviously, smash the like and share button always as we talk about another lacklustre performance from the Reds last night. Very difficult watch, I can't lie, people. Very difficult watch. I mean, I'll point out a couple of positives first, but there's not many. So, I think Joe Gomez in the last couple of games been decent. He's looked solid at right back. He can cross a ball, which is nice. You know, most of his crosses are, they're put right into the danger area. But unfortunately, last night we didn't do that enough. It was very much sideways and backwards. The amount of times we had the ball on the edge of the box, and it was just the same rhythm every time, sideways, backwards, not taking any risks. It was shocking. It really was. So the only positive last night was just Joe Gomez being all right. Florian Wirtz again, decent. Gutted he never got that goal. Fuck's sake! I thought he scored it, but obviously it took about a million deflections and winning. So obviously it's gone down as an own goal. Unfortunately, our £160 million signing is yet to get a goal. But you know what? They will come, people. They will come. Don't worry about it. His performances are starting to improve, which is, a big plus. Looks like he's starting to maybe adapt a little bit. But again, these tactics are making him very, they're limiting him to what he can really do. Not just him, but a lot of the other players as well. I don't like watching those people, I can't lie. I don't. We're not good to watch at all. Obviously, the win against West Ham last week was nice to win, of course, clean sheet. But we should be beating them. They're woeful. They really are. And West Ham see that as a missed opportunity that they didn't beat us, and so they should, because we're terrible at the minute. Like, we're really bad. There's nothing good to say about us at the minute, really, to be honest. Sunderland were okay last night. They hit the post a couple of times, but they weren't exactly amazing, but we weren't either. It wasn't a great game of football, I can't lie. Their goal, Van Dijk backing off. Why? Close the man down. And then the man shoots, comes off his arse and goes in. We're 1-0 down yet again. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Another loss. Another fucking loss. 10 losses in 14. We were heading for, if it weren't for Florian Wirtz dancing on defenders. Getting a lucky goal, but we'll take it. Can't really say we deserved it because we were shocking. Fair play to Sunderland, though. Well done. I want to credit them. Coming up to the Premier League. They were only in League One a couple of years ago as well. Only in League One, and they've come up to the Prem now, and they look solid. Nowhere near of being in a relegation battle like most of the promoted teams do find themselves in. They're looking decent, they really are, and I knew they'd be decent last night. I knew we'd draw the game last night. I actually said we'd draw that. So I did say a 2-2 draw, actually, but, we'll take it anyway. We moved. But well done to them. They're a good side. They were okay last night. They weren't amazing like they have been in a lot of the games, but, they're a very decent team. Granit Xhaka is he's a game changer in their side, and fair play to them, fair play to him. But us, though, we need to ask questions about ourselves. We should be beating them. We really should. They're newly promoted. We should be. You know what I'm saying? We're Liverpool. We're champions. But we're not playing like champions, are we? The manager of full time, laughing and joking with Gertrude, whatever his name is, for Sunderland, the Dutch lad. Obviously had connections back in his days in Holland. But it's not funny. You should be laying into them players after that performance, or you should be actually taking account for the mess that you have created. You know what I'm saying? It's not looking good at the minute. It's really not. The Chiesa clearance off the line in the last minute. What a ball by Roofs, by the way. What a keeper he is. What a ball. What a ball. And he was gutted that goal didn't go in. Because obviously you think it was Isidore, was it? Took it around the keeper. And then Chiesa clears it off the line. And we caught life. And then, to be honest, even thinking about it last night, the last 10 minutes, we were actually trying to go for it a little bit. Why? Where's this urgency in the first half? Where's this urgency before they scored? Where is it? 80 plus minutes onwards, we were actually trying to attack and go for it. But again, no ideas. The tactics are woeful. Honest to God. Again, I will say this again. I can count on one hand how many good performances we've had for 90 minutes. Like, I'm not just saying like a good cameo in the first half. I'm saying like a full-on good 90 minutes where we've looked very comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Count on one hand how many good games we've had since last January. I'll keep saying it, honest to God. Swear down. It's how bad we are to watch at the minute. Leeds away on Saturday. Don't fancy us at all. Beat Chelsea 3-1 last night, by the way. But, nah, not looking good for us. Again, the manager don't deserve Chiesa. Gives us heart and soul for the club. Deserves more games. Salah comes on last night. Does nothing again. But it's not just him, though. No, not just him at all. McAllister, awful. Not good at all. Don't know what's happened to him. Fell off a cliff majorly. And as you all know, I rate McAllister highly. But this season has not been it, people, for him. Szoboszlai was all right. He's the best out of a bad bunch, I'd say. Ekitike hasn't scored in the league since the derby. Not doing it for me at the minute. Not doing it for me at all. Good player, but out of form, I'd say. Needs to get a goal. But, you know, what was that? What was that shot he had in the last minute where he just spanked it over the bar? Professional footballer can't get a shot on target outside the box. I'll never seem to understand how pro footballers that are paid hundreds of grand a week to not get a simple shot on target. And it is simple for a professional footballer. It is simple. You know what I'm saying? Maybe for the Sunday League player, it's not simple to get them on target, but these guys have been practicing to kick a ball all their lives, multiple times a week, and can't get any shot on target outside the box. I'm not hearing it. I'm sorry. No way. Not for the money that they get paid. Sorry. No. Gravenberch, not good last night either. Van Dijk, not good. Konate, donkey. Robertson, all right, suppose. Gomez, all right. There's not much to say. Isak didn't really get a touch. Just, I don't know what's going on. He's finding himself out on the left. Why? Why is he there? Why is he on the left? Get in the middle. Get in the box. That's where you're meant to be. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Yeah, crap to watch, people. I can't lie. There's not much to say other than I'm disappointed again. And there's nothing that's making me think that we're going to turn this round. It's just going to carry on. So big changes are needed. Anyway, you all know my thoughts anyway. I badgered on about it last week. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. So we'll just see what happens anyway. You know what I mean? So, heavy. Right. Peace out, people. Let us know your thoughts. And yeah, let us know in the comments. Peace out.